Good morning, you favorite half Chinese, and this is another Good Morning Rant from The Hague again. And this time we are sitting at the water in front of the old government building right there. It's being renovated right now, and I don't know how long time it will take. I only know that I'm paying for it. That's all I know. Anyway, let's talk about decades and decades of propaganda shattered in one time. In just one time. A single attack on Iran destroyed decades of ISIS propaganda, brainwashing the Western minds. And all of a sudden, so many people are waking up. So many people are seeing this ain't normal, this is not a normal situation, but they thought they could handle it with the propaganda, but they didn't know that the world has changed, right? It's not the world that it once used to be. The media landscape has changed. Many people now are educating each other, right? Many people from the other side of the world are being able to show pictures, videos, live, etc. It's a totally different world. It's a world that has moved on while these reactionaries from ISIS and the United States have not moved on yet. And you can see it especially when their government in Washington, yes, that's what I said, when ISIS government in Washington is talking about social media, then you also already know, yes, it's no wonder that these reactionaries are still in the old Stone Age. They don't even know how Wi-Fi works, right? So let alone how the world has actually changed. They're living in a bubble of luxury paid by their donors and their people that vote for them. And yeah, that's all they know. Luxury stuff and no real life. They don't understand the struggle of the people. They don't understand minds of the people because they are so corrupt that for them it's just normal. You go where the most money is. You do what gives you the most money. That's all they are thinking about. And that is because they are hyper capitalist. Yes, these people in the US government are also capitalists. Look at how many shares they are having. Why should they be able to have so many shares when they can influence, you know, everything on the stock market, which they are also doing, right? It's unfair and it shouldn't happen. It is an invitation to extreme high corruption. Everybody knows the US is the most corrupt country in the world. At the highest level, you can buy presidents, right? I mean, it just doesn't get more corrupt than that. You can directly pay a president. It's no problem. I don't know what is on my head, why it is doing like that. Anyway, so ISIS made this huge mistake by attacking Iran, and decades and decades of work and lots of money went into the propaganda have in one time just shattered, right? I mean, who would have thought that people in Europe, all over Europe and the United States are actually supporting Iran? Who would have thought that 3 weeks ago, right? Raise your hand if there was somebody, if you would think that almost the entire America, a lot of Americans are like indifferent, right? They're like, yeah, but I was taught that they are our enemy, but it looks like we are their enemies, right? But they still are afraid to say. But yeah, you can see it is changing a lot. And when I look on social media, the comments, and most of them is supporting Iran. And there's a small group, as what I told you, like, yeah, they're still in that brainwashed state. They know it is wrong what they are thinking, right? But they're still too attached to what they thought already, right? So, but it's breaking down. And that is why you see the immense censorship on TikTok, especially I've been censored with phrases like it's a beautiful sight to behold. They call it hate speech, right? Everything that is a little bit positive for Iran will be censored and labeled as hate speech. But they cannot change it anymore. It's too late, right? At this time, I was a little bit fast to jump on the wagon when I saw these attacks in Iran, and so I made a quick video and that bursted out about the remodeling. and right after that, they started to censor everything. So there's still the effort of censoring, but the people, once they are awake, they're awake. They're not going to take it anymore, and they're going to find ways to communicate. And I think that we also should find ways to communicate a little bit better. That is why I asked my TikTok followers to get to YouTube, because I hate to say it, but YouTube actually has been treating me better than TikTok. I've been scolded on TikTok, racial slurs, etc. TikTok says no, it's all fine. It's not against our TOS. But whatever I say, that's hate speech. Like, what? Anybody knows from me. When did you ever hear me say anything like that's all could be considered hate speech, right? I don't do those kind of things. I just don't. I'm too old for that, maybe. Anyway, that's not the point. But let me know what you all think of it in the comment section. Do you agree that all these decades of propaganda to make Iran look like the villain, don't you think that it is shattered? Have you also noticed it? Yeah, that would be interesting to find out, right? Anyway, that was it. I just wanted to talk a little bit about it. A nice little observation on how the world is changing. And I hope good things come out of it. And I fully support Iran when it comes to this. They have been attacked. They have the right to defend each other. That was another thing that I liked on the internet. The comments that I saw, they all use the terms that the propaganda has been using to brainwash them. Especially the terms that had been used with the neighbors of Izzy. And, you know, like, they have the right to self-defense. And when Iran hit that hospital, everybody was starting to make comments like, oh no, they had tunnels downstairs. Oh no, there was an IDF soldier inside. Oh no, there was a military equipment over there. Actually, that might even be very, very true. Because I've seen videos of military equipment in the middle of civilian areas, right? That's actually a crime. By the way, Taiwan also has the same thing. They have it in garages of people. They have installations. And that's how much they care about their own people. Because everybody in the military, even the people not in military like me, know when you are firing something, then they will pick up the cohorts and they will launch an attack right there on where something is coming from. So you're putting all your civilians in danger. That is why the people say you shouldn't be doing that. Yet we are doing it. And yet again, the West doesn't say a word about it, right? Not a word, not a single word. And now they want to have peace. Let's just continue on this subject. Now Iran, all of a sudden, I heard that Izzy asked for peace somewhere, but then again not, and this and that. But Iran said no, they're going to finish it. They will maintain attacking them until Izzy doesn't have any military capability anymore to ever attack them again. And I think that's their right, and they should do that. And they also made a very, very bold statement. They said, well, you attacked our nuclear plants, etc., all these places where they are doing nuclear things, which is, by the way, a violation of international law. But they said, we already knew you would do that, so we moved everything. and our scientists, we have now they are in protected place, and they will maintain, and they will. It was almost like they were saying, yes, don't worry, we already have a nuclear something, or we are going to build it right now. And I think they should. I think they should. Meanwhile, they have been talking with the European Union, but you know, it's just a waste of time, because we from the West, right, we don't have a good track record with our agreements, right? Look at the Minsk agreement. We even admitted openly that we only had it to gather strength and to build up military so we can do what we've done, break our agreement and then lure Russia into a war or straight out attack it, right? It's history. So I also don't think that Iran is really that stupid to put any value on it. Let me know what you all think of that. Do you think that Iran will think like, oh yeah, an agreement with them is good? Yes. Then we have no more threats. I don't think that they think that. I think they're just showing, diplomacy, trying to teach Europeans about diplomacy. But on the other hand, they know that it is just to borrow time, and then they will try to attack again. But the real enemy is actually the capitalists, and that is why I actually enjoyed it when they start hitting that financial district and attack the stock exchange in Izzy. And that's great, because that shows that they totally understand what is going on, and they are actually attacking the capitalists. Not that there's many in there, I mean not the high people, right? But yeah, I think they've been put on notice right now. And I just can keep on rambling about this. I would like to know what you all think of this whole situation, how you think it should be solved, and what do you think about all the censorship, and do you have any ideas to get around the whole entire censorship? Let me know how we can do it on this Telegram app. I was trying to build something there, but I have no idea how to do it. Eventually I only have a little group there with 7 members, but I think the group even is just, I just don't know. I see people with a totally different link than mine. So if anybody can teach me, then please, and maybe we can set up something over there where everybody can, speak freely. That would be nice, a place for people to be able to speak freely about all these kind of topics, and also educate one another, and just helping each other to get more brighter in these. Actually, it's a beautiful time to see how it all collapsed. It's not good for the people who are real victims, though, like the people in Iran and the neighbors of Izzy. But yeah, it is what it is, right? Times are changing, and mostly times changed. Big changes come with a lot of bloodshed, so buckle up. Anyway, let me know what you all think of this in the comment section, but please keep it respectful. Your favorite half Chinese, and have a great day.